Let's go ahead and grab a couple of minutes here to talk about what's coming up tomorrow night on America Talks Live. Newsmax chief Washington correspondent, the man who knows what and who lurks behind the walls of power in that former swamp known as Washington, D.C. John Gizzi is here for all the answers. Hey, John, good to talk to you again. We only got a couple of minutes here, so let me get your take on this. Tim Kaine, Mike Pence, vice presidential debate coming up tomorrow night. Who are these guys, and what do you expect to see?
They're the future of their respective parties, Ed, and mark my words, they'll be paying close attention to this debate because one of the major parties is bound to lose the election, and the person who is on the losing ticket will be as much a future presidential hopeful as the person who becomes the next vice president of the United States. This is only the beginning of a long media courtship and scrutiny of Senator Kaine and Governor Pence.
I got about a minute left here. Would you agree with what Politico said this morning, where they said each knows how to draw blood when necessary?
Up to a point. Both of them are true gentlemen, but I've covered both of their campaigns, and I recall vividly Tim Kaine unseating or thwarting a comeback by former Senator George Allen of Virginia. He would definitely agree with that assessment and said he's going to be a tough debater. That was one of the things he warned Republicans about when Kaine was tapped by Secretary Clinton. But Mike Pence is someone who lost 2 bids for Congress, made it on his 3rd try, and then made it to the governorship. He's not anyone to be underestimated.
And that, I think, is the biggest issue here, because when it comes down to this debate, you hear a lot of people making fun of it. But let's be honest, these are the guys who are going to sit 1 heartbeat away from the presidency, and that's a lot of what basically weighs on this election. John, I'm so sorry we didn't have a whole lot of time here. We're going to have you back. You know that anytime I get a chance to talk to you, it's always fun, my friend. Be well. We'll talk to you again real soon. Don't forget, John Gizzi, you can read him at Newsmax.com, where he writes about what's happening in Washington.